Hello, I'm Franklin Marshall III.
And this is Cyrus, and this is the podcast where we interview people with podcasts. Welcome to the Franklin Cyrus podcast.
Yeah.
Franklin's doing his best cat impersonation. That was a very emotional outburst. I can feel like there's only a few episodes.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
It's good. I like this.
No.
I want another one from you.
Start.
I can feel your energy rising.
Just start. You're fine. You're doing well.
I was starting.
No. Open up.
I lost my train of thought.
No,
there was so much
this
power
is
that
the Franklin
Kia.
Cyrus. Do your thing.
This is the Franklin Cyrus podcast.
Yeah.
Franklin is giving us a little preview of what he masturbates to every night. This is what it looks like in his mind.
I apologize.
Don't apologize. Do it again, actually. One more.
No, now I don't want to.
Oh, good. So I had a guest this week. This has been the guests has been a very frustrating process, as you know. I said maybe we thought the bar was too high, right? Maybe we were going a little too ambitious for our guests.
Yeah, maybe.
So I decided to lower the bar, something an attainable goal. That's what a lot of these life coaches say: make attainable goals. So there's a pickleball league next to my house. I thought we could get the guy in charge of the pickleball to do a podcast. It'd be great promotion for him. Pickleball is hot. People like to play it. And he said, yeah, I'll come do the podcast. And minutes before he's supposed to be here, he texts me saying, there's been an accident in the pickleball courts. He's needed there. He can't do the show.
Wow, how convenient. I've got questions.
Yeah.
Hey, what's pickleball? Is that a ball of pickle that people play?
No, that's a common misconception. It's tennis, but they play with like a wiffle ball, I think.
That's
and it's
made
like
of
small,
pickles?
No, it's just like a small plastic ball, and I think it's small racket since it's on a small court. It's like mini tennis.
Do they eat pickles during it?
No, the name is a little misleading, honestly.
Where does a pickle come from?
I don't know. That's a great question to ask him if he came.
Okay, well, B.
Okay.
What could be so urgent on a pickle court that he had to go? What kind of emergency?
Someone was hurt. He said that ambulance was called.
Call ambulance.
They need him for.
He ain't an ambulance.
I don't know. One of these mouth breathers hurt themselves playing pickleball, which isn't even a real sport.
It's real convenient.
I mean, it's either cowardice or the people in this pickleball league are weak.
No, I'm just starting to think like nobody wants to be on our.
I don't know. People love our podcast.
Yeah.
It's their loss.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't want to be on it.
Arguably, the show's better without them. I don't really know what pickleball guy would.
Here's the thing, like we gave up halfway through the first season.
Yeah.
On getting guests. Then we made a commitment. We're gonna try to get one every episode.
Yeah.
This season, and still a fail. But you know what? We succeeded at failing. So technically, we're a success.
You know, when you said that earlier in this podcast, I didn't really know what you meant, but now I understand what you meant.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, we
It
did
all
succeed.
brings circle.
Yeah. Honestly, we were doing pickleball guy a favor, so I wouldn't know why he wouldn't show up. He should have let that guy die in the courts.
Well,
If he was committed to the craft of pickleball, expanding it, growing it, he would have let him die.
I can guarantee you, whether he was there or not there, had no effect on that guy's life. Yeah.
No, but like he
But
could
it had
have
effect on us.
effect on us, and then he could have maybe he would have wowed everyone with pickleball facts, and then they would have been the people who were like, I need to play pickleball
like
tomorrow.
explain to us how pickles aren't involved in pickleball.
Yeah, I mean the name is already confusing.
And you know what's amazing to me? It's like I'm the one who came up with Pickle Man movie.
That's true.
You know? And now I was going to be like, oh, maybe pickleball could be
Maybe
involved.
cross promotion.
Yeah, but no, pickles aren't involved.
We could have made a pickle universe.
Could have sponsored them by pickles.
Pickle CU, the PCU.
The piece, yeah.
Yeah, Pickle Center Universe.
Okay, well, so I was thinking we start off, I've been really trying to get informed about the, how you play karate.
Okay.
And where they play karate is called the UFC, right? Now, did you know the UFC initially had no hands, barred fighting, but it has since changed?
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched UFC.
Okay. Well, did you know that the most...
There was no eye gouges, no ball kicks. That was the rules.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you know that the most common styles were Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Yep.
Muay Thai?
Yeah. Muay Thai.
Boxing?
Yeah.
Wrestling?
Yep.
Judo?
Yes.
Francate?
Francati?
Francarate.
Oh, Franco-Roman wrestling.
No, Franklin Karate.
Oh,
Frank
Karate.
Arate.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The ball touching.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whispers of Love. Ball Tickles.
Yes.
Hugs. And what's this? What's this? What is it? Oh, Jenga.
Yeah. You know what? You were earlier in this episode, you were talking about, not this episode, earlier episodes, you were talking about how, yeah, the Grinder app was for hustlers and stuff, ambitious people.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you were talking about the Grinder app.
I trust you if I said it.
You did. I
Roll the
think
tape.
I think you can. I think you should like open up this Grinder app, let them know about your Frank Karate, the whispers, and I think that there are people that really appreciate all that.
Was like a social media app?
Yeah.
Okay.
Find enthusiasts. You look at the tape. You'll remember what a Grinder is, and then you'll know why to put that in there.
Okay, sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything for promotion, I guess.
Yes.
UFC was first recorded. The first recorded karate match.
Yeah.
Was MMA match in 648 BC. Bet you didn't know that. And it was between two Greek wrestlers,
It's called pancration.
Artishion and Diogenes, which sounds like dragon
like a
names
Greek
for
god,
Game
actually.
of Thrones.
Yeah. Who won?
I would imagine Diogenes.
He sounded like a more powerful fighter.
Yeah. Now, the first UFC was in 1993 in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
The most common submission moves included arm bars, near naked, clocks, and triangle chokes.
Yeah. Rear naked choke.
Can you do a naked choke?
I can do a naked choke.
So you're naked when you do the choke? What is that?
You're written. It's. I don't know why it's called a naked choke because you're clothed.
Well, you
usually.
might as well. No, you're naked.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe you're shirtless, but you're not naked.
No, it's false.
No, I mean I've
It says
seen-
naked choke. That
Yeah.
means
it's called a rear naked choke, and
well, even more suspect.
yeah, but it's not what you think it is.
Why would you name it rear naked choke?
That's a great
If
question.
it's not naked when you're rear, and
I think that's a great
it
question.
must have been like a prison move, and then they just.
Yeah, they move my move. Yeah, it's a great. I don't know.
Well, I ask great questions, obviously.
You should. You ever think of just releasing an encyclopedia, Franklopedia? You seem to like facts and collecting them.
Well, I don't like collecting anything. I don't want people.
Well, you like to collect those cards. They're everywhere.
No. I do this for a podcast. I don't collect them.
Okay.
I don't keep them as
You
souvenirs.
metaphorically are collecting the facts.
No, I just spit them out. I report the facts. I report the news.
Yeah, but what about your own encyclopedia, the Franklopedia? What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
I think
Maybe
that's
this could be a product we sell here.
Yeah, I think that's
with all
great.
your facts in here.
No, I give people the truth, and truth is important.
Truth is suspect.
Platypuses don't.
You know,
have,
I have a fact counterfact for your wrestling stuff.
What
Can
the
I
dick?
just put it? Well, it's
What
it's
the dick?
relevant. It's
you
relevant.
son of a dick.
You just moved ahead.
You're a son of a dick. You know
I just
that?
moved ahead.
No, you're son of dick.
You just moved ahead.
I had a whole thought there, and then boom, momentum.
It's on
gone.
your card.
You're a comedian. You should know
Yours
about
on your
momentum.
card.
Momentum is everything. And then
Well,
boom,
now we
you-
lost the momentum.
now
Just
you-
go- just say
you
I'm talking about your
jump
shit about
right in the-
platypuses.
No, now you go.
Okay,
Now you go.
fine. You know, in Greeks when they wrestled,
Yeah.
they wouldn't wear anything. The only thing they would wear is they would tie their foreskins off with a string because they thought it'd be immodest if their foreskins pulled back. That was it. Because could you imagine like these two Greek dudes? They're butt naked.
I don't want to
string
imagine.
tied off. It's like this. The string comes off. The foreskin comes back. Whoa, dude, chill. You're being gay. It's like that's the line.
That sounds like something in that guy who, that big macho guy whose bald kind of looks like you, and he was like arrested in Romania or something.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, Taint. Yeah, Andrew Taint.
Let's not spread that he looks like me. Let's just
Okay,
put that.
you don't look like him,
Thank you.
but he looks like you. Andrew Taint
you.
would love that sport. He should play that sport.
You know what's like it's really annoying when people be like Walmart Andrew Tate when I'm on a video and I'm talking about like trees and it's like how's this related? What does that have to do with anything?
I'll tell you, the only thing I know about Andrew Taint is that he was arrested in Romania for human trafficking.
They let him off apparently.
Well, they shouldn't. He was trafficking humans. Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? Who's to say?
Ah,
I'm not as familiar with the justice system.
honestly,
there.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan of anybody whose last name is Taint. It's like that is aggressive.
I just, you know what?
It's like, have you smelled this taint? You know?
Once a certain thing hits a certain popularity on the internet, I just don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah,
it's too popular.
All right, fair enough. Platypus.
Yeah. Now
Don't-
that's what now we're
you
talking.
son of a dick.
Now we're
you did it
talking.
again.
I might do it again. I'm feeling it.
Platypus don't have stomachs. Food goes straight to their intestines. You know what? It doesn't even matter because it's like momentum's gone. I don't want to talk about it.
If you didn't like your fact, don't put it on me.
No, I liked it. I
was enjoying it. I was having a great time. Everyone was having
No,
a great
I
time.
tried to do it 4 times, and you female hyenas. You were like Kanye West taking the microphone from Taylor there.
Man, I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
But Greek wrestlers had their dicks out.
That's exactly what you did. Female hyenas have a pseudo penis that is larger than a male penis, but not mine.
I think that, I've seen it. I think it's probably bigger,
You think so?
but it's very thin. It's very weird looking.
How have you seen this?
It's called National Geographic. You can see everything.
You
on
don't
there.
watch National
I
Geographic.
love watching things.
Yeah?
How dare you?
I love watching things
I love
too.
watching things.
But you like National Geographic?
course I love
What's
National
your favorite thing on National Geographic?
Animal videos.
Animal videos.
Yeah.
Have you seen Animal Planet?
Yeah,
Or
of course
Planet
I've seen
Planet
it. Yeah,
Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
It was a lovely video.
Now, do you like? I love goats. So I
like
got
goats.
some goat facts.
Let's some go facts. Franklopedia coming in hot.
First of all, the goat of comedy, his name was Franklin Marshall III. That's obviously true.
Misinformation.
Obviously true.
Someone get the fact checker.
The goat of basketball, Michael Jordan. We all know. But goats have accents. Their calls can vary based on geolocation and social groups. So, like, yeah,
That makes sense. It's got the accents.
yeah, they have that. They can like talk and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love a talking pet goat. Goats are known to be mischievous
Oh, very mischievous.
and will often headbutt just for fun.
Me too, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're kind of like
I've
a goat.
I've been there. Couple of drinks in me.
But here's something goats have that you don't. Memories. They've got great memories.
I have a phenomenal memory.
Yeah.
I just remember something now that you didn't remember.
No, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, that's how bad your memory
Do you
is.
remember what I remembered?
I'm not you.
Exactly.
You don't even remember. You don't even remember what you
You
remembered.
you don't
You don't
have,
remember what you remember. Do you
No.
want me to remember you?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remember for you.
Yeah,
You got to pay me to remember for you.
you-
That's a whole other job.
I paid you. You don't remember it.
You didn't pay me anything.
Here's my question though.
Yeah,
How the hell do they know that goats have good memories?
that's a great question. I'd tell you,
Well, what was the test like?
I think scientists
What
are
are they doing
making
the
some
test?
stuff up. They're
You
making
know?
some stuff up.
You know, like what did they do? Flashcards are like, here's a horse. You remember what that is? Next day, it bumps a chicken, and it's like, I thought it was a horse. It's like, clearly you got bad memory.
Hey, I have a question. Who's the goat of goats?
The goat of goats.
Yeah.
Those screaming goats in Thor.
Oh yeah, they're probably the goat of goats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Limited edition.
Did you know horses sleep lying down and standing up?
They sleep standing up.
Yeah, they can
How
do
do they do
both.
that?
I don't know, it's a horse. Do you know horses also get jerked off?
Yeah.
You ever jerk off a horse?
No, have you?
I've thought about it.
Why?
Because I want to know, like, I saw a video of it. They put this, like, leather sheath on it.
Yeah.
And it's, like, almost like a rocket launcher they're pumping. And I'm just like, maybe that could be used for warfare or something.
If you want to jerk off the enemy's horses, yeah.
No, you shoot people with horse cum.
Why don't you shoot an arrow?
Horse cum be worse.
It will be demoralizing. I'll give you that much.
Wait. Horses can communicate with each other through facial expressions. Do you know that?
I believe that. I feel like every animal can do that.
Did you know horses can't vomit?
They can't?
Can't.
They need to step their game up.
Yeah.
I mean, why can't they vomit? Just vomit. How hard can it be?
Well, you can go on now.
Yeah. You sure?
I'm done with the horse
You're
facts.
done your fake news facts?
Yeah. It's
Your
fact that
alternative facts?
I have, once again, I'll make this clear. I have never lied on this podcast. Everything that I say on these cards, I wrote as fact. You know why? Because I'm a man of the people.
I believe you think you're saying the truth, but you're just spreading lies.
And I believe-
unintentionally,
I
which is
believe-
kind of a lie.
That you're lying right now.
I would never lie.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
You just said it.
I never lied.
You just said it.
I'll just say something, but I don't lie.
Yeah, you're an honest liar.
I'll just say things, but I'm not lying.
Yeah, an honest liar is still a liar.
You're the least honest liar.
You know, it's like an honest asshole, still an asshole.
You're knowingly honest about your lies.
I'm knowingly awesome.
I don't think you even know that.
You
know what time it is?
You're
Chat GPT time.
Sturdy whore.
This Chat GPT never lies.
Oh, okay, go on.
I was like, we need some money, right? And I was like, Chat GPT, what are some product sponsors that could sponsor our podcast?
Oh, well, I like this.
And he gave us some sponsorship ideas.
Okay, go on.
Clown noses are us for all your nose needs.
That's stupid.
I don't think that one's going to be. They don't have money.
Stupid idea. Fired.
Chicken suits galore. Become a chicken for a day.
Fired.
That one had potential.
No,
You
stupid.
You know how much eggs cost? You know how much eggs cost right now?
No.
A lot of money.
How do you like your eggs?
Over easy.
I like them hatched.
All right, bro. Seltzer Water Bottlers Inc. Prank your friends with a good old-fashioned squirt. I think ChatGPT was a little horny. I think I got a little horny on that one.
I'm a fan of squirting.
He got a little horny. Punny T-shirts Emporium. Wear your humor on your sleeve.
That's not an original idea.
The tagline was original.
Fired.
This is why you have no money. You're not open to business ideas.
Fired.
You're not open to business.
No, Larry David is famous for saying, know the power of no. And I'm showing you right now the power of no.
Yeah, but he said yes, too.
No, he always said no, and they said yes to his no.
No, that's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Jester Hat Co. Because everyone needs a Jester hat. That one I didn't like, actually. I should delete that one.
Fired.
This one's a good idea.
Okay, we'll see.
Pogo Stick Emporium, because jumping around on a pogo stick is always funny.
That ChatGPT said it's always funny?
Yeah.
It's funny that it said that.
Yeah. That one.
I don't know if it's always funny. I don't know if I agree with that.
I like this one as well. This one's like kind of a classic joke.
Okay.
Novelty Glasses Emporium, because sometimes glasses with a big nose and mustache are just what you need. I think we're ghosted.
There's a drum roll there?
Someone's excited about this.
wait, so say that one again?
Nose Glasses Emporium, because sometimes glasses with a big nose and mustache are just what you need.
But we don't have mustaches.
Yet, because we're not sponsored by Nose Glass Emporium.
Fired.
That was a good one. Rubber duck sales. Make bath time more fun with rubber duck. I feel like rubber ducks could make a big comeback in 2023.
Why don't they make like rubber ducks as vehicles? Like put them on wheels so we could drive them around.
This could be our sponsor.
You know what I mean? Or like a rubber duck that can go in the water and drive on land and fly.
You know what?
Imagine a flying rubber duck.
Yeah, that's something. There was, and when I was in Baltimore, they had duck boats. There was a tour, and they would drive, and they would go in the water.
It's not just in Baltimore. And actually, my movie, it was cut out, but we went on one of those in Austin, Texas.
Oh, they got that too?
They do have one, which always was weird because I didn't know there was water there.
Yeah, I didn't know water was in Austin.
I guess it is.
Yeah, you know. Oversized prop company for when regular sized props just won't cut it. I think there's a market there. Sometimes you need a prop with some girth. You know what I'm saying?
We'll think about it. We'll circle back.
Giant inflatable banana sales. It's a banana, but bigger and inflatable.
I mean, I support anything bananas because did you know that eating a banana can help fight depression?
How'd you say banana?
Banana.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you eat a banana,
Yeah.
it can help fight depression.
There we go.
And you know what I want to say to that? Hey, ladies, just remember that.
I don't think you have to repeat that joke verbatim 2 seasons in a row.
I think I did.
I didn't. I mean, I thought once.
Maybe it didn't get sold the last time.
Yeah, well,
I definitely sold it this time.
nah, it was somehow both oversold and undersold.
Ain't no better way than that.
I got one fact, and then take it over. If you have a $10 bill and no debt, you are wealthier than 15% of Americans. How about that? If you got $10 in your pocket and you got no debt, you're wealthier than 50% of America.
You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
Scoop $10 in my pocket, and anytime I meet a lady, and they're like, so you got a job? And I'm like, let me tell you something.
I'm wealthier than 50%.
I'm wealthier. Yeah, that's
50%
exactly what
of
I'm
America
getting. Well, how do you know that? I'll show her my $10 bill.
Flex
She'll be
on
like,
her.
I'm taking you home with me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's soaked.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
like
leaving
that.
trails of juice all over Hollywood.
Actually, that brings me to something. What's your best pickup line?
None of them ever worked for me, honestly.
Well, what's one pickup line that
You know what?
like?
I've always wanted to work.
Okay, go.
This is my favorite pickup line I've ever heard. He goes, "Are you a Home Depot?
Why?
Because I want to spend the better half of a Sunday inside of you."
Go away. You're on a restraining order. Wait, ask me another one.
Tell me.
Give me another pickup line that you use that you think has worked.
I try. They never. But my memories are blocked out because they go so horribly.
Why? The only thing you need to say.
So you.
Yeah, okay. If you want a man or a woman, so pickup lines can work for both ways. If you
2023.
if you want them to date you, you go in and you say this. You don't ask them a question. You just look at them straight in the eye and you go, "I have a job." Done. That's it.
How many times does that work for you?
All the time. But you know what happens? They find out I don't have a job. That's where it fizzles.
You know, I feel like you're not batting 1,000 with this pickup line.
Wow, I'm getting to first base.
What's first base for you?
The conversation?
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
You have to kiss to get to first base.
No, that's false.
Okay, what's second base?
That-
Give me your bases.
Second base is like breathing the same air in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
You know? So first base is just like talking, you know, but you're distant, like 6 feet. Second base, now you're sharing like the air because you're close to each other. Third base, then you get to kiss. And then home base, you put the tongue in.
That's not how it works. But that's
It's history. That's fact.
It's not it. But
What are you talking about? Have you ever watched a baseball game?
no,
Well, they do that in the baseball game.
no. I prefer.
And that's exactly how
That's
it
not
works.
what happens in baseball. Maybe
Yeah.
your baseball.
Yeah,
All right.
go to Dodger Stadium and you'll see that.
Then maybe on maybe your grinder baseball games is how they play.
No,
but that's
no,
real.
there's a
baseball
lot of
games don't happen
grinding
like
in
that.
baseball games to get to win. You know, slide on the base.
Yeah,
That's how they slide in the DMs. That's all that.
powerful.
Have you ever watched this a television station? It's a streaming station.
No,
A P-Dick.
no. What's P-Dick?
P-Dick? Peacock.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
P-Dick?
No.
Peacock.
Yeah.
You don't watch that?
No, P-Dick is. I like P. They should rebrand as P-Dick. That's more identifiable.
I'll mess that up. But you know they have on Peacock they have this show called Poker Face.
Poker face.
Yeah, Poker Face. So Poker Face, Peacock, they're not helping themselves, are they?
No, I think.
Maybe that one went over your.
I
your
mean, I got
bald
it.
penis
It's just too. Very on the nose.
You're on.
What show is Poker Face, by the way? Is it about poker?
No, Ryan Johnson's show is actually really great. It's a good show.
What is it about poker?
No, about a girl who her
Is it a Lady Gaga song?
is. You let me tell you. I'll tell you. Is
Can you get to the point? You just the girl's there's a lot of there's Ryan Johnson.
No, what happens is when you don't let somebody finish a thought, you just assume that they didn't have a thought to begin with.
Well, I know you didn't have a thought to begin with, so like I already know.
You're impatient is what your problem is.
Yeah.
Who wins a battle to the death?
I like this.
Grogu versus Gizmo.
Grogu.
You think so?
Yeah, he's got force powers.
Yeah, I agree with that. Who wins in battle to the death? Deadpool or Wolverine?
I think Deadpool, doesn't he win? No, Wolverine, because his bones are metal. Who do you think would win?
I think they end in a tie.
I think they end up kissing, honestly.
Yeah.
That's I think would happen.
You know, one of the things I think that I'm really good at, or could be good at, rather, you know, I found, a while back I found out about this thing called esports. And you know why I think I'd be the best at that? It's because, like, I go to Dave & Buster's. I've been there. I play arcade games. I get it. I know how to play video
We've
games.
talked about starting an esports team.
That's what I mean. Like, what? It's easy.
Yeah. What esport do you think we should play?
Pac-Man.
I don't think the money's in Pac-Man.
Dance Dance Revolution.
I like to see you play Dance Dance Revolution.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, maybe we can go pro in that.
Uno.
You know what? There should be a professional Uno league. I'd like to see that.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe like, what's the one that they're playing? The one we talked, Fortnite.
Nah, you don't want to play Fortnite.
I don't want to play that.
Nah, the kids are too good at that.
How about Wordle?
I don't understand that game.
What do you mean? It's a crossword puzzle.
Yeah, but at the end there's supposed to be a word you figure out. I don't really understand that game. That's not a good game for me, you know.
Okay. Do you remember like grow monsters? It's like when you put them in water, they grow like little animals.
Yeah.
What's something that you would like in life that's not a little animal, but you would like to put in water to grow real big? And don't say
I'm not gonna say my Willie attack.
Thank
I would
you.
never use such a crass,
Stupid answer.
joke. Yeah. Only an unimaginative fool would say Willie.
Yes, idiot.
I would say that could be anything, right?
Yeah.
I would. I'd make my TV a little bigger. I can make it'd be nice to get a bigger TV.
Why wouldn't you just buy a bigger TV?
I'd save some money.
Out of all the things that you can make big, you want to just grow your TV bigger?
Yeah, or I'll get a big TV. I'd make it even
Why
more
don't you grow your
comfortable,
house
larger.
bigger?
That's not I rent.
Why don't
Yeah.
you grow your bank account bigger?
You can't add water to your bank account.
How's
How's that make sense?
Well, that's what I
What
would
am I
have
going
done.
to spray the bank?
No, you put all your cash in water.
Then your cash, it won't become more valuable, just become larger.
That'd make it more valuable.
In fact, people probably wouldn't accept the money. They'd be like, oh, this is fake money.
no, they
And your dollar's not supposed to be that big. This is fake.
no.
I already thought about this.
No.
You think you beat me, but I already was 3 steps ahead of you.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
A liar.
You're going to put a $20 bill. It's going to become a giant $20 bill. I'll be like, that's not a real $20 bill. It's a fake bill. And the police come. And they're like, you're laundering money because it's wet.
No, that logic is.
That's 100% what happened.
No, that's a bad logic.
They would see large, wet money and be like, you're a money launderer. Why is it wet and why is it bigger? You're up to something.
No. I think.
I'm saving you legal problems right now with this advice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're
wrong.
Yeah. No,
You're
I've never been more right about something in my life.
Did you know sillet putty was invented during World War II when the U.S. government was looking for a way to replace rubber?
Didn't work out, but I guess.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, the task failed successfully, I guess.
Instead, kids started eating it.
Yeah.
The Rubik's Cube. Have you ever solved the Rubik's Cube?
I have not actually. It's too complicated.
I did, but I painted all the sides.
Yeah, it's cheating. That's what it's called. You cheated.
No, that's called smart. Was it
Thinking outside the cube, if you will.
if you will, it was invented in 1974, while the Easy Bake Oven was introduced in 1963. Did you ever have an Easy Bake Oven?
No. My parents wouldn't get me something like that. It's too frivolous.
Okay.
You ever easy bake oven?
No, my parents wouldn't get me something like that either.
Just give the kids a real oven. Let them stuff to the plate.
No, that's what they did for me, and
Oh, they're good.
I burned both my hands. Okay.
But did you learn?
That stove is hot.
Yeah, you learned. You grew.
Remember, like creepy crawlers?
Kind of, yeah.
That was not okay. All right, how about this one?
Okay.
The yo-yo was invented 2,500 years ago. And can you guess what it was used for?
I guess it was a weapon.
Bingo.
Yeah.
One for Cyrus.
Hell yeah.
Now, when do you think Barbie dolls were introduced?
1930s or something.
1959. You ever play with a Barbie doll?
Yeah, I think I have. I think a cousin had them.
I bet you did.
I bet you sexed them, didn't you? You were sexting with the Barbies, weren't you?
No, my dad probably would have killed me.
You know what? That's the right reaction. Too many people are sexting with their Barbie dolls, and look what happened with the world.
Do you know when the slinky was invented?
1920.
1943 by accident. A naval engineer tried to make a spring to stabilize, something on the ship, and just boom, slinky.
Slinky, that's an invention that could have happened before fun was invented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's like today, no one's like, yo, get that stupid piece of shit out of my face. I need Fortnite.
That's funny.
I got some stuff for you.
Oh, okay.
Let's pull it up here. This is an inspirational story. It might inspire you to better yourself, honestly.
Nothing inspires me.
The world's strongest grandpa won a weightlifting competition by deadlifting 171 pounds at the age of 86.
Oh,
That's impressive.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Like right now, I could do it.
Yeah.
I could probably outlift you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know about it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know
Maybe
about
you
it.
could.
How much you bench?
I haven't benched in a while. I hurt my wrist.
Really?
Yeah.
There are benches all over LA. I take them all.
Oh, you don't know what benching is, do you?
What are you talking about?
What do you think benching is?
Sitting on a bench?
No, bench is there's like a barbell and you push the weights like this.
No, it's not. It's how long can you sit on a bench?
That's not benching.
You're an idiot.
You really just
Why
don't know
are you
anything.
so dumb?
Why do you
Like,
how
why
do
don't you read
How
a
can you
book?
be so confidently wrong?
Like, why don't you read books and learn things?
How are you so confidently wrong about everything?
What do you mean confidently wrong?
It's just like the confidently wrongness is amazing.
Well, I'll tell you something. You're never wrong if you have conviction.
There's an argument to be made for that.
There you go. Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
People say there's a war against misinformation. What side of the war are you on?
Why not your side?
I'm on the side of misinformation.
Yeah, I'm not on that side.
I like that. I like to fib a little bit. It's
No,
fun to like put a couple lies out there.
Well, see, like the real debate here.
Yeah.
There's a difference between comedians, like The Onion, for example, satire, and like
Yeah.
satire like we do.
Yeah.
Which is I love.
Yeah.
But if you're so dumb to not understand that it's satire, you deserve to think that's misinformation. You deserve it. That's why I think if you're so dumb that you think a joke wasn't a joke and was real, hey man, go, live your life, do you, baby.
I've posted videos and I've seen like multiple paragraph and Instagram, multiple paragraph responses in the comments. I'm like, bro, you put more effort in writing those comments than I put into the video.
Yeah.
So do you think I research anything? I just look at something. Oh, I think this is funny, and I say it.
I'm the same way, and I don't think people understand because we're in a place where anything you say, people they're like, oh yeah, that face value. It's just ridiculous. They don't think, and then they tell you that you're not thinking when they're the ones not thinking.
Yeah, it's like
It's the same thing, and Trump started it, in my opinion, because he kept that thing going where it's like somebody calls him something, he calls them that, and then it was like a virus, like the corona. The corona he should have been focused on that more than everything.
Yeah, I just think it's like, where do you guys have the time? Like, you wrote this 3-paragraph like thesis.
Yeah.
Like, I know you failed English. Put this energy into that. What are you doing, man?
All right. You guys.
Yeah. Let me get something else for you. Have you seen a woman with the world's largest feet says she has to fend off perverts all the time? She has size 14 shoes. And I say, lean into the big feet. Like, why are you like?
Who's she? Who? What?
She's the woman. The woman with the world's largest feet has size 18 shoes.
And she's getting people like that.
Yeah, people like these perverts. So she's like, all these guys that want feet pics. I'm like, send them the pics. Like, what are you doing? You're walking on gold mines. Cash in.
Well, I want to know about these guys who like feet that are giant feet.
Feet fetish people are out of control.
What 17? What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know what. I think they lick the toes. I don't know what they do to feet people. It's like too much for me. Like, it's like, why would you put a foot in a mouth?
What would you, if people liked your feet, would you create one of those sites?
I don't think there's not enough people. Like, if people were going insane for my feet.
Yeah.
If it was like a ravenous.
Yeah, like, oh man, have you seen Cyrus's feet? Oh my God, his toenails, like he doesn't cut them, and there's this little brown,
cheese, like flakes.
Yeah. Oh man, it
the
really
hairs,
gets me going.
Yeah,
there's just scabs on his feet and calluses. Oh, it's
the
great.
hairs are just popping off. You know what? If I could, if there was 6-figure demand for my feet, I'd post them. Like, I don't know. Yeah, look at my feet, you weirdos.
Yeah.
I'm not making any videos. I'm not doing anything special with them. I'm not gonna speak in them. If there's someone's like, "You make me a video where you say you love me," I'm not doing that. You just can look at the feet.
I just don't get. It's like I get the people who do it.
I don't get it.
You know why?
I get
because they get
making
money.
it, yeah.
I don't get the
people
who
paying it.
ask
No,
it.
I don't know the people
It's
paying it.
like, man, what's
get
going
it.
on? What's going on there? What are you doing?
I bet you have hobbit feet. How hairy are your feet?
Yeah, no, I do have
just
hobbit
like,
feet.
Does it look like you have socks on at all
Yeah,
times?
no, everybody thinks I have hobbit feet.
Yeah, I can see you.
I'm proud of my hobbit feet.
Yeah.
Because I can walk on any terrain.
Yeah, you ever just go
I
barefoot?
could cross mill. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's good.
The world record for the highest score in Donkey Kong was set in 2007 with 1,066,500 points.
You know what? I think there was a controversy about this. It was that or Pac-Man. There was like a whole documentary of a guy who beat it, and then it turned out he cheated. There was like a whole thing.
You can cheat in these things?
Yeah, it was like he like modded the board
You ever
or
play
something.
Donkey? Yeah, I like Donkey Kong.
It's a hard game.
That's easy.
How many? How
I mean,
many
it's
levels
hard
have you
if
gotten?
you suck.
How many levels have you gotten at Donkey Kong?
I beat the whole thing.
You didn't beat it. There is no way to beat Donkey Kong.
That's not true. I beat it. I remember.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong, like super, like which one? Which Donkey Kong? Like the arcade?
No, Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's not. That's Donkey Kong, like the arcade game. Like you have to go to Chuck E. Cheese to play it.
They still have Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, I think so.
We should go.
Yeah, sure. They apparently have a good pizza.
We're friends.
Yeah, we could do this.
We could do that.
This could be a good team building event.
Do you know what the largest video game controller was?
No.
It was 30 feet wide, and then it was made in 2012.
I don't like that fact. That makes me uncomfortable.
Do you want a really good fact?
Yeah.
Okay. Taylor Swift was born in October 13th, 1989 in Reading, Pennsylvania. She started when working as a 12-year-old singing songs, and then she got signed at 14. In 2006, she debuted her album called 16. She is known for her philanthropy and is the youngest artist to win a Grammy of the Year. And I want to know, how do you feel about Coachella?
I'm not into Coachella. I went once. It was overrated.
Okay, well, done. Next thing.
You know that you left out the best Taylor Swift fact.
What?
Her dad was like a vice president at J.P. Morgan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's J.P. Morgan. And look, I'm not saying Taylor doesn't deserve her record deal. She's very talented. She deserves her record deal.
She deserves
But-
everything she gets,
Yes.
including me.
Okay. Yes. All that things. But her dad basically when she said, "I'm going to invest X amount of $1 million in any company that signs my daughter," and that's how she got her first deal. She's like filthy rich. There's like this thing. Oh, she's like humble roots. No, her dad's like a J.P. Morgan vice president.
Wow. God, I wish I had a dad like that.
Yeah.
You know, like Son Franklin to get a stand-up comedy on Netflix special.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll give you $10 million. Boom, would have had a career.
Yeah. It was. It's pretty funny. And honestly, that's how industry plants should be done, where someone was talented and they pay for them to be him, as opposed to these industry plants like Machine Gun Kelly. It's like, stop insulting my fucking intelligence. It's terrible. Just plant someone talented.
Well, here's the thing. Number one, anybody who gets this big misconception is I tell everybody, nobody got anywhere in entertainment through hard work and talent. There's only two ways to get in. It's called luck, and it's called knowing someone. And knowing someone could be your daddy, could be your mama, could be a cousin, could be a friend, and they get you in. I guarantee you, Machine Gun, what's his name?
Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know how.
Okay,
I don't know who he knew.
AK-47 Kelly, with the smallest penis in the world, mumble rapper, a terrible artist. I guarantee you, he knew somebody in the business. That's how he got.
Who
in.
do you know? That's what I want to know.
Doesn't matter. He's not going to tell you. Because all these artists go, I worked so hard to get here. They're not going to tell you that, their dad walked them in because they want it's the biggest lie in Hollywood.
You know what? This is upsetting me. Let's move into a space. Let's move into.
What does I say? Same thing in porn.
No, porn is actually a meritocracy. I would say porn is very much a meritocracy.
Nah, I just wanted to. Now I got you back. Yeah, there you go.
I was going to take us to a galaxy far, far away a long time ago.
Look, I don't know how things happen. I'm just, saying what I said.
I'm just segueing to Star Wars. I'm making we're
okay.
going to a galaxy far, far
Good,
away.
because I got universe facts after that.
If the Empire had a mascot, what would it be?
Like Palpatine's empire.
Yeah.
What would mascot be?
Yeah, what would the mascot be?
That's a good question. My belief is...
I think it'd be a capybara in stormtrooper armor.
Who?
A capybara. Have you seen that animal?
Which one is that?
It's a popular rodent.
Oh.
It's like an animal that's popular with everybody. I think the Empire would like kind of co-opt it. They'd be like, oh yeah, he's on our side. Or a dragon. I can see it with a dragon as well.
That's a good question. You know, I think maybe like something with lightning out of it.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe you know, Palpatine himself.
Yeah.
With lightning coming out of his eyes.
You know what? Like a Hello Kitty.
That's right.
A Hello Kitty Palpatine.
Yeah,
with lightning
that's
coming
what
out of
I
it.
think it would be.
You know what? I think that's why the Empire failed, because they didn't have a mascot.
Well, they didn't take
It wasn't
advantage of
relatable.
monetizing
Yeah.
all the products they could have made.
Yeah.
You know, like they could sold so many lightsabers.
Yeah.
You know, and like cloaks. You know how many cloaks they could have sold?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, you want to look like Emperor Palpatine? Like
Yeah.
us, like, nice black coat over here.
Yeah. And then like when the rebellion would have started, they'd be like, you mean rebel? Like, I guess Hello Kitty Palpatine? Of course not. Did you see the Hello Kitty doll? Why would I want to stop this?
Yeah.
That's how they really blew it.
Yeah, well, I agree with you.
They could have like human rights violations. That guy, he's a Hello Kitty doll.
Yeah.
I have another one for you.
Okay.
Do you think the Jedi Council had a talent show?
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who you think won that talent show?
I think Mace Windu.
No, Anakin.
No, he didn't win. They wouldn't even let him in the show. They're like, we'll allow you to be a talent to show.
No,
We'll-
but that's why I think he snuck in, and he got real upset that he wasn't allowed, and he got on stage, and they had to let him do his thing, you know, and he killed somebody doing it.
You know what? I could see Anakin as a bad stand-up comedian. I could see him doing a stand-up and just bombing.
No, Yoda would have been a great.
He was a
stand-up
great
again.
comedian.
He's
Yeah.
like, you know, oh man, he'd have been like,
The penis doesn't want what it wants, but does the heart? I don't know.
you know, like,
Does the lightsaber come in when you're excited, or when you're scared?
you know, I don't know.
What's the deal with the outer rim?
Outer rim. What is the deal? It is.
What's the deal?
The deal it is.
What's the deal with airship food? He was the Seinfeld of his time for sure.
He was definitely.
Have you heard about? This is one of those things. This is a great reason to ban TikTok for just spreading unhealthy things. There's this whole thing on TikTok where people talk about how they don't wash their hands when they go after they go to the bathroom.
After all we've been through in
Yeah.
COVID, are you serious?
I'm not even worried with the COVID. Just wipe your pee juice off your hands. Like, come on, dog.
We just went through a global pandemic, and now people are promoting unhealthy, unsanitary things.
I remember someone was like, "Well, if I'm at home, I don't wash my hands." I'm like, "Look, I do the same thing, but just keep it to yourself. Like,
No.
why would you? You don't have to broadcast
You don't
everything.
wash your hands at home?
Sometimes I don't, of course, but I'm not promoting this. I keep it to myself. Like, you're supposed to keep it to yourself. No one's perfect. We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
All right, it's not something I do
Some
often.
people are clean. Some people are dirty.
You know what? People who always talk about how they're clean are usually dirty.
No.
They got like a corner of the
No,
dirtiness.
they
that's-
usually have a mental disorder called obsessive compulsive.
Yeah, those
disorder.
people are like not clean. I don't
That's-
count that as clean.
that's not
If you have a disorder making things clean, that's like cheating. It's like steroids. It's like oh, I'm really strong, but I took steroids. It's like that's cheating.
The analogy there would have been like, oh, you have strong genetics, you know.
No, I think it's like
No, steroids is you're not born with steroids. You're born with OCD.
I don't. Is there a dog locked in the walls here? What's happening? It's like the ghost of dogs past.
I didn't hear anything.
He's chiming in about peeing. He's like, I don't pee at all. I don't wash anything.
Okay. You got what else you got?
What do I got here? I like my notes are very unorganized today. If you had to live in any video game universe, which one would you live in?
Super Mario.
Yeah,
Not
you like the
Mario.
mushrooms.
Super Mario. Mario.
What would you do in the Mario universe? Is there jobs in the Mario universe? Like, how's that economy function?
Well, I
in
guess
the
we're gonna
Mario
find
verse?
out with the movie.
Yeah, that's what I really want to know. Where are they buying the carts? Because I've been in all the Mario. I played the Mario. There's no one's ever working in the Mario universe.
No, I think I would work at like Bowser's Castle or something.
Yeah, just like set up fill up the mystery
fire,
boxes
yeah.
with work the coals.
Yeah, I would be great at putting mysteries in the boxes.
Yeah,
for,
putting little
for,
random
for
things in
Mario
there.
To find out.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah. That's a growth industry. I feel
What
like
about you?
I would live in the Pokemon universe.
I never played that.
Yeah, I think it's a world of unimaginable horrors. I kind of want to see it firsthand. They really clean it up they clean it up a lot for the show, but it's like, think about this one thing. I won't go to it. There's one of the very first Pokemon you see. It's called a Rattata. It's basically a rat that is this big. That rat would kill a child. That's what people talk about. These Pokemon would kill children for sure. And I want to see how things really play out in the Pokemon world. See the horrors of the world firsthand. And there's all these Pokemon battles. There'd be just dead animals everywhere. It's like Michael Vick over here.
Wow, that's interesting. Pokemon.
I have another thing for you. I think if you could rename yourself, what would you name yourself?
I wouldn't.
I think you have to.
I don't have to.
I would be Xavier.
Stupid.
I feel like it's very mysterious.
Why? Just Xavier from X-Men.
Exactly.
And you're halfway
it's
there.
Pretty mysterious. Da-na-na-na-na.
What do you think men find most attractive in a woman? And what do you think a man finds most attractive in a woman?
You asked me the same question twice.
Oh, what I meant to. What do you think a man finds most attractive in a woman? And what do you think a woman finds most attractive in a man?
I think most men really just find what they find most attractive in a woman is just a woman that reciprocates to them. I think that's what most. Yeah, there's a lot of I like ass, I like titties. Most dudes I know aren't in a position to choose. It's like they just take what they
if
get.
they agree with you. It's on.
They like hearing the words "yes, have sex with me." That's what they really find most attractive about a woman.
They find most attractive about a woman is the word yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And how about other way around?
I think women like it. Guys that say no and like reject them. Really, that's what they're into.
I think you might be onto something there.
Yeah.
That might be in like a dating book.
Yeah.
You might be a Will Smith matchmaker.
Power of no, really.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
What's your theory, Franklin?
Oh, I believe men find most attractive in women. What do I think men find most attractive in women? I would say, their intelligence.
Yeah.
And I think women find most attractive in men is their unintelligence.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
If you could 3D print anything, what would you 3D print?
I'd 3D print. I'd 3D print someone to love me. That's what I'd print.
I don't think that works that way.
Okay, and then
I mean, you could print a fleshlight.
no, that's not the same. It's very impersonal.
Or maybe you could 3D print some eyes on it.
No, that'd be some googly-eyed fuckhole. I don't want that.
You could put legs,
No, it's
some arms.
fleshlights will
Make it look like an alien.
Let me tell you something. When fleshlights become self-cleaning, they will become the biggest company in the world.
Okay.
Like bigger than Apple.
Uh-huh.
That's the business. That's the $1 billion business idea. That's the only thing holding the fleshlight back. Is the fact you got to clean it.
But what would you 3D print?
What would I 3D print? I 3D print a firearm. It feels dangerous, like I'm a real rebel. I feel like I'm a part of a rebellion with a 3D printed shotgun. What would you 3D print?
A house.
A house? Can you 3D print a house yet?
Yeah, that's why I would do it.
You should 3D print a home.
I just said that, a home.
A home is more than a house.
Oh, Jesus. Well, here you go. A man knocked down his wall in his house and found an underground city that had 20,000 people in it.
What the fuck? Does this guy live Narnia?
No, in Durinku, Turkey. And it was in 1963. He noticed his chickens were missing. Where are my chickens? And then it found other homes had entries in the city as well.
So, well, wait, was there people living in these tunnels?
20,000 people.
You just found this subterranean. Where these people? They just lived off the grid.
I guess so.
What year was this?
1963.
Dude, 60s was wild, man. I think you couldn't get that way. Someone be on the internet. I live underground.
Well, okay. What decade would you, if you could go back in time?
Yeah,
What decade would you live in?
I would live the disco era. 70s, 60s,
70s,
60s, 70s. Yeah.
yeah.
I think it'd be fun. Disco music. I actually really enjoyed disco music. It's very fun. People were just like having sex everywhere. I think. I mean, just that combined. I'd probably have a massive cocaine problem, but that it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
I heard it seemed fun, and like you could just do things. No one would post anything about it. No one knew what people were
Yeah, I
doing.
like that. Yeah, anything internet.
What would you do?
Yeah, either like the 30s, 40s, or 80s and 90s.
The 30s, 40s? What, you want to be in World War II? What are you gonna do?
No, first of all, in World
40s, 40s.
But I like the music, and I'm a stage performer, and everything that's happened in my era has been opposite of what I do well. So I would have liked, but the 80s and 90s was still around, so I would have liked doing that. I thought I would have thrived.
Yeah.
Plus, I think women would have been more attracted to me.
You look like you're from the 30s or 40s. That's an outfit from that time period.
There you go. All right, ready?
You think you would wear a different outfit? Do you think if you were in the 30s, you would wear something from like the 1800s?
No,
Because like of time, or you would just wear the same thing?
I will wear this.
Okay.
No reason to, what's the phrase? Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Who's this?
Or if it's broke, don't fix
It
it.
seems broke, really. Literally, it's held together by tape. It's kind of broken.
A Green Arrow or Hawkeye? Who
Neither,
wins?
honestly.
They don't win? No, who wins in like a battle?
Who cares? Is a real question. Get a real superpower. How are you in any of these leagues? Like, did your dad donate $1 million to the Avengers Fund?
I would have
Like,
loved
how'd
to
you get
see
in there?
them like do an archery contest.
That's all they can do. An archery contest.
I'd watch it.
They feel like those kids at the Ivy League school. It's like
They
the
do
Ivy League
archery,
school.
yeah.
No, that's like all these kids. Like, oh yeah, since I was 5, I studied the science. And then there's one kid whose dad donated a book, like a new library, and that's how he's in. That's how they are like in like superhero world.
Yeah, all right. I see that. Do you know where the word nerd came from?
No, please tell me.
Dr. Seuss's book, If I Ran the 200.
If I ran the 200,
That's what it wrote.
I think there's something more to that.
Oh no, if I ran the zoo. Sorry.
You get 200. Oh, I can see it now.
Because it's 2 in the zoo.
I thought If I Ran a Zoo was like a Matt Damon movie.
Yeah, I might be. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. It lasted 38 minutes, and one British sailor was injured, but 500 Zanzibars were hurt. You have any thoughts about
The
that?
guy had a phenomenal KD ratio. His KD ratio was through the roof.
Do you know when the first alarm clock was invented? Oh no, the first alarm clock could only ring to 4 a.m. Isn't that weird?
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just like that was the only time it could ring at.
Oh, sounds like a pretty shitty alarm clock. Go back to Zanzibar. I had something I want to say.
What about?
I'm like over like I think travel's like a little. I'm getting over travel, man. Every time I go on dating apps, like, I want to travel. Like travel's overrated, and especially how most people travel, like luxury travel. Like it's like you never left the country to begin with. Like
You're preaching to the choir here.
yeah, it's just like especially luxury travel. Like nice places. If you go to a nice place in Singapore, it's pretty much the same as a nice place in America.
Are you
It's
kidding?
all the same.
Anytime somebody's like, "Hey, you want to go here? Hey, I go here. I love to travel. I want to go there." I'm going, "Where's there to go? What? Well, what are you gonna do? What's there to do and where's there to go?"
So
Nothing.
I get if you travel to another country, you actually you go out to the streets with people, you eat the street food, you hang out with the locals, then you can get some sort of culture
You go
experience.
out the street right here.
Yeah, But like these people don't do that. They go to you go to like a resort, and like some island resort. It's the same shit as in America. It's like it's literally a bunch of fat Americans eating food in a pool. You can do that in Vegas. There's really not that much difference between like a Cabo resort weekend if you go to like MGM. And then people go out there like, oh, I'm cultured. I went to a new world. Like, you didn't do anything.
What if they had like a theme park that was just life? So it's just like a replica of like Boring Life.
Yeah.
And that was the theme park. Like, hey, you can ride a taxi. You know? It's like, hey, take an elevator.
And when you want to leave, someone just like smothers you. You just black out and you wake up in your car.
You get robbed. You know? It's just like, oh, somebody pickpocketed me.
Yeah. Your best friend dies of cancer.
Theme park life. You know? Reality.
Randomly, people you know die of cancer in the park.
Yeah. And they would sell like the food they would sell would be like just like you know, those guys outside the clubs. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
Yeah.
Did you know a sneeze can travel up to 100 miles per hour?
I've heard about this.
Isn't that wild?
It seems a little kind of high.
I feel like my sneeze could be faster. The world's largest pillow fight involves 6,000 people. Malcolm in the Middle actor is now a race car driver.
He also doesn't remember doing Malcolm in the Middle.
What do you mean?
He has amnesia.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he had a brain trauma, and he doesn't remember doing Malcolm in the Middle. He like his whole section of his life, he's like, I don't remember doing any of that stuff. That's why he kind of stopped acting.
Wow, that's wild.
How wild is that?
So the key to changing your career is get amnesia.
Well, I don't think he does it anymore. Yeah, that's a great way to change your career.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why don't they introduce that into the government?
Maybe you should just bang your head. If you really want to give up comedy, just bang your head against a couple walls, then see if you just wake up and you're a lawyer.
There's no guarantee.
Maybe you'll start racing into cars.
Yeah, no guarantee you get amnesia there. You ever feel like when you're older, people think it's okay to give up, like on your life, but you know, on your dreams, I mean. But when you're young, dumb, and full of cum, like you know, they're always saying, "Don't give up."
Was that a question or was that a call for help, Franklin?
It's a fact. You ever feel like the good things don't last, but the bad things seem to linger, like farts?
I have some really bad lingering farts. If I eat some hummus, you want to, like, weapons level farts.
How do you feel about Jake Gyllenhaal being a UFC fighter?
He's playing one on TV.
And do you know what his UFC fighting name is? They call him the Brokeback Mountain.
There we go. Honestly, I think we should end the show on that note. That's not getting better.
Oh, is it ended? Okay.
Yeah, I feel that's a good place to end it.
All right.
Franklin Cyrus podcast. I've plugged this show at least 13 times at this point. I think you all know what it is. At Franklin Cyrus Pod. Share us. Share me. Literally, I want you to take your phone, point it into a loved one's face, and say, look at this. Love this. Follow this.
Here's what I say. You can follow us, and even if you don't like us, there's this thing on the apps now where you can mute. But still follow us, but just mute us if you don't, you know? Give us the follow, and you can mute us, it's fine.
We prefer hate follows. Follow us out of spite.
Just,
We'll see you in a couple weeks.